now, and it's live. Pretty sure we're live. Yep. Hi everyone. Happy Friday. Usually I have a weekly show with Nis, but she was not gonna be able to do a show, so I have someone else jumping in for her.
Just a regular dude filling in for Nis, but we'll still tell you what it is, right?
Hold on one second, my audio is... Hold on one second.
What do you want me to
hold on? I'm having problems with my audio.
Maybe if I hold on to
echo.
your echo will go away.
Can you help me out?
You're probably playing your show, right?
But I have a mute on my YouTube screen.
This is a mystery here. Maybe you could turn that off and just pop out the chat.
Hold on one second. I can't believe this is happening.
The technological time we live in is very complicated, Miss Ravenwolf.
It's so crazy. I'm freaking out because I can't hear myself like echoing, but anyways. Let's see, is anybody here? Let me see the chat.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, we have some people.
I got my device to do the chat with.
We have Tita, Anton, Anya. Hi, Fairy. Hi, Little T. I Rainbow, John G. Hey, Violet. Hello. Sorry, I'm having issues with audio. So you guys bear with me.
I can't hear echo, so I don't know if they do or not. You sound fine to me.
Okay. Hello.
You got it?
Yes, I had two YouTubes open.
Oh, those damn YouTubes.
So.
All right. Give me what you got for a pork chop. What you got to show us?
No, well, I want to, hold on, let me pop the chat again because, hold on one more second, sorry.
I bet the chat is popped. I bet it's popping in there.
Okay, there. Sorry, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. So yeah, we're gonna, oh, I'm blurry. Okay, we're gonna do some news, right? Some 420 news.
Sure, yeah.
And then I'm gonna start doing a show about learning crystals with me because I have a lot of crystals and the ones that I use or that I, work with, I know what they are, but I have a lot more that I don't know what they really do. So I thought it would be cool if you guys can learn with me. I have a book and, I can go on websites and check it out. And I don't know.
Awesome.
I will do like a series of all the crystals that I have and see how that goes. So I want to talk about that. Cool. But what I was going to say, do you want to start with the news?
Sure. If you're going to make me, I'll do it. All right. Check it out. So, everybody in the world, Russia, the United States, got all these hypersonic planes and spaceships and all that. But China's no different, so they're busting out one that could take you anywhere in the world in 3 hours, under 3 hours, 3,800 miles an hour, 6 times the speed of sound.
Wow.
Or, sorry, not of sound, typical jet.
That's 3 hours anywhere in the world?
That's right. You could go get some tofu from Japan and come home, like today.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, of course, none of us get to use this shit.
Yeah, only...
This is going to be military shit.
An elite, you think?
No, this is going to be military stuff. This is whenever, somebody over here in the United States at Congress says the bad thing to General Mao over there or whoever, Of course, that guy's dead. But whoever's in charge of the party now, the world elite over here, can just say, "Hey, get rid of that guy," and they'll be gone. They'll leave, and 3 hours later, they're wherever you're at, knocking on your door. Wow. Think about that. But all the main countries have this hypersonic stuff. But wouldn't it be nice to do that? Like you could just go to Australia in 3 hours and just go take pictures.
Yeah, where would you go? Where would you go? If you
man, I'd go everywhere. I'd go to like Angkor Wat. I would try to go to China. Angkor Wat is in Cambodia or Vietnam, maybe. I forgot exactly which.
And what's there?
No, it's Cambodia because Cham is Egypt.
And what's there or what?
It's like some really old pyramids and stuff. One of the oldest cities, and it's covered in jungle. So it's kind of like South America, but
I was about to say that. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So it's awesome, and they got those giant faces in it, like all the Hindu type stuff.
Oh, really? Wow.
Like you ever watch Jungle Book?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that's kind of supposed to be like Angkor Wat there, where they're in a.
Oh wow.
Kind of like that. So it's one of the world's oldest cities. But anyway, I'd fly there. I'd probably go check out the pyramids.
I would go to Nepal.
Oh, yeah, that's just right down the block there. We'll fly around the Himalaya mountains. This is like having a spaceship, basically.
That's awesome. But like you said, you don't think that it will be only for military? Kind of?
Oh, yeah. They're not going to let the common man have stuff like this. I mean, they're trying to take our guns away, for fuck's sake. So they wouldn't let you have anything like this. So the odds on us ever having something where you could just leave the planet or go somewhere else on the planet like you wanted to, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And, maybe it's because everybody's full of demons. I don't know. Seems like there is a lot of negativity going around, and this might be why right here, because the demand for exorcism is up threefold in Italy. So the Vatican is holding a conference, an emergency conference, so that it hopes to, game against the demon possessions with the week-long international conference. Sorry. But yeah, the demand in Italy alone is up threefold for services of exorcism. So I guess people, have you ever seen an exorcism?
On TV.
Yeah,
yeah.
But the churches really do it. So they actually believe in this shit. It's not.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was actually raised Catholic, and that's something that I never understood, how my mom and my family, they're very religious Catholics, and they know about the exorcism because supposedly the only church that can really do it is the Catholics,
That's right.
And and yet my mom did not believe in supernatural stuff. So I'm like, that makes no sense, because if your religion is telling you that there's demonic possessions, but yet you don't think that there's something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll always question it. Like, a lot of Catholic stuff did not really resonate at all.
Well, it's not just the Catholics that believe in possession. There's all kinds of divination. They're asking somebody in the spirit world to help them with stuff. That's a form of possession. I mean, they're getting answers and information from just wherever. I don't know. But this says that there's 500,000 cases of requiring exorcisms in Italy.
That's a little bit too much.
That's 500,000 people in Italy alone that the church is saying needs an exorcism, that there are demons possessing them. And you got to wonder, whenever you see the news and you see all this weird shit of weird people doing weird stuff, keeping people in cages at their homes, and all the weird stuff that people do, rapes, murders, spirit cooking, all of that stuff.
Yeah. Fairy Frequency saying Catholic Advent Calendar. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like I should know that. But yeah, have you seen the movie? I'm sure you have.
Oh yeah, The Exorcist, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the original, or have I? I think I have a long time ago, but I remember seeing the Exorcism of Emily Rose or something like that.
Yeah. And that's supposed to be a real one, right?
Yeah. And that was trippy because it was like a group of four of us, and everybody was like drunk
Yeah.
except me. And I was like the only one really watching the movie, and it was fucking scary, and they were all like passed out.
Are you telling me they were possessed with the spirits?
No, they were just, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Well, they call alcohol
Yeah,
spirits,
yeah,
so
that's why I said, yeah, yeah, you're right.
They were toasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people. So imagine, and Italy's not that big of a country as far as population. So if the Catholic Church believes that there are 500,000 people in Italy alone that need exorcism, imagine the amount of number of those people in other countries. You know, Catholics are everywhere around the world. So, I mean, like here in the United States, there's a bunch of Catholics, Mexico, South America, all over Africa. There's even some in Asia that are heavily Catholic. So that's a lot of damn people that would believe that there are, you know, the reason that people are acting nutty or doing evil is not because of them, but because they need an exorcism to boot something out of them, a dark spirit that's attached to their soul. And, you know, even the new agey stuff talks about, you know, or even like the stuff Rex talks about the archons and, you know, things that feed off of our negativity and stuff. That would be pretty much down the same road. So it's just different strokes for different folks. But I think there are actually dark entities out there. I don't believe that they're like
Steiger had a guest earlier in his show. I didn't get to see it all, but she was talking about stuff like this. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta check that out too. And I wonder, you know, like those shadow people is that what that is? You know, one of those trying to latch onto you?
I don't know about that.
You'll never know because it always seems to be like, you know, in the old world, it used to be witches and like cats with glowing eyes that would hold people down in sleep paralysis. But nowadays they're shadow men and
oh, really? I didn't even think about that. Fairy's saying that alcohol is a toxin and toxins make you weak and gives access to evil spirits. Yeah. And yes, lower vibration vampires.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty close. Or, you know, I always thought about that. What do you think about if there were really entities in another realm or another dimension or something, and that they did actually feed off of us and they had some kind of control over this realm? Wouldn't they like have little potions and things like, I don't know, cocaine or methamphetamines or alcohol or different things to make you, like she said, just be in the right phase to let those things in on you and have power over you.
To feed off of you.
Yeah, like that could be like, you know,
yeah, I agree.
Each little addiction is its own demon or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it.
But we can move on.
Yeah.
So, are you a vegetarian, Anna?
No.
No, you like meat?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I do like vegetables.
Supposedly there's a giant warlord.
I have to say this. I don't agree the way that animals are being treated.
Oh no,
I think
neither do I.
So inhumane, and I don't agree with that at all. So
actually, there's not much that I agree with in Islam, but there is a portion where they talk about not showing the animal the knife because you're making it die 1,000 deaths. So I don't know that an animal actually knows what the knife is, but what you were talking to, I'm sure, is like hog farms and the way they treat cattle and stuff before they process them, which is horrible. I mean, they really do bad stuff to smart. Yeah. They're smart animals, like pork. Like for say, you know, you wouldn't eat your dog, but a pig is more intelligent than your dog is.
Yeah, now people nowadays they have pig pets.
Yeah, the little pot bellies. Yeah, so they're really smart animals, but that's not even the point. If you're going to eat meat, you allow the animal to have a long, healthy, happy life, and you don't scare it to death or abuse it before you butcher it. Exactly. I mean, there's no reason for that. Exactly. If you believe God put animals here for us to eat, which our teeth indicate that we're made to eat meat partially, there's no reason for us to torture the animals before we eat them. Like if you go hunting in the natural way, like natives did, they come across the animal and it's more like a predator prey scenario where you actually have to outsmart the animal and get the animal and kill it with a single blow where you're not torturing it beforehand.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, there's some really gross stuff. I don't want you to get a copyright thing, so I'm going to turn down the volume. Okay. But just let these people look at this stuff. They grow it. So the whole argument is whether or not we're going to eat real meat or this stuff right here that they grow in a lab. And there's no telling what kind of you think about GMOs in the grain. Now, this is stuff that they grew in the lab. Oh, isn't that delicious? But if you cover it in cheese, it's, it's okay then. Meat, not meat, meat, not meat. I don't know. I'm worried that they're already doing this stuff and not telling us.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Oh, hey, Nis. Sorry. Nis is in the house, in the chat.
Well, invites open, right? No. Do you want to eat beef or that grown stuff right there? It's gross. But anyway, this is a cool article you should check out on CBS and listen to this debate between the plant-based people and the clone people. It's gross.
Yeah, it's sick.
Would you eat those burgers, though?
No.
What about some good spaghetti? It didn't look bad when they covered it with cheese. Come on.
Yeah. Ugh. But what was that liquid? What was that? That bloody looking.
Those were cow muscle cells, and then they culture it and they grow it.
Okay, that's nasty. That's fucking nasty.
Oh, come on, clone burger for you. Or what about this right here? Because this is just funny, actually. Let's see if I can mute it. There we go.
Hi, Angel.
So this guy at the Olympics didn't feel like he was getting enough out of the Olympics and he wanted to participate. So, and I'm sure this guy's drunk with the spirits. So he just goes all out and just goes out there with the tutu and does himself a performance.
Oh, and he falls. Oh my gosh. Yep, I definitely think he was drunk for sure.
Oh, this is somebody else. Nice legs though, but I think she's an Olympic. Oh yeah, but here, check him out. He has something on him.
Huh?
They won't show me. It says something loves plus love.
Peace and love.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so fitting for what I always do, the heart and the peace.
Oh, here it is. Here's the big one.
Oh, there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So I'm guessing that because of this black bar, his wiener is sticking out.
Oh, gross.
Hey, but you notice the black bar, they only had to put it sideways. They didn't have to put it long ways. So, well, it is cold. That is an ice rink, right? So maybe that's why.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I wonder if anybody in the chat lives in San Francisco.
Does anybody in the chat lives in San Francisco?
Or at least near there. They're having swarms like Yellowstone is over there. And this isn't the first time. Actually, I've been covering it on the 420 News all year, that all up and down the Cascadian thing and the San Andreas Fault, there's been swarms of earthquakes. So there is definitely some big geologic stuff happening now.
Hi, Mystery 13. Yeah, and last week, I think then we talked about it in the show with Nis last week about the earthquake that my mom she was gonna talk.
Yeah.
Well, they had another one. I think it was on Monday. It was a six point something. I don't know. Or
6 points. Was it the devil earthquake? No, I'm just joking. It was like a.
So no, what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of movement going on in that tectonic plate or whatever. And usually when it earthquakes once, there's more repercussions coming after. Like, you expect them. Like they weren't shocked that happened again. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's crazy. So it is happening, That is like you say, that's the same fault line all up and down the coast there with the mountain range. So it comes all the way up and down the Rocky Mountains. So on that side of the Rocky Mountains, all the way down is earthquake. It's the Ring of Fire, and it goes all the way up to Alaska too.
Yeah. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, everybody. I'm not looking at the chat, but hello.
And April. Hi, April.
So you got Yellowstone over there too, man, and it's going
So
nuts.
you think Yellowstone, because isn't it supposed to be overdue, the Yellowstone?
Hey, didn't you just say 666? There, it's the Diablo.
Wow.
Danville and Diablo, and I didn't even snap at that first, but maybe you connected the dots there.
Well, I didn't say 666. I said a 6 something, like 6.
Yeah, I know what you meant. You just said it, but it was funny. But it is the Diablo town there, I guess. But anyway. Yeah. And then there's this shit right here. They're just banning and monetizing everyone.
Yes.
And they won't let you share stuff.
Yeah, it's getting out of control. I was watching a video earlier about this lady. She was speaking out that, a lot of people are being getting banned and censored and demonetized for the videos that they're being putting out. And that, we should make a stand because, it's America and we're supposed to be free speech and blah, blah, blah. And in fact, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jordan Seether, the Destroying the Illusion guy. Yeah. He actually got banned for 3 months on live streaming. And he got banned also on Facebook, or I think on Facebook too. I don't know. He said it on his last video. But where I was going with that.
And a lot of it is in the last week has been about this. And I don't want to brag. I don't want to brag, but if you watch me and Kurt, which was kind of late because I was going to do a news show on the day of the shooting that pointed out David Hogg.
Yeah.
Not this girl so much, but the girl Emma, which is the LGBT looking girl. I don't know if she is or isn't. I'm not trying to put labels on her, but she does have a shaved head and seems to be down. And it seems to be that this kid of an FBI agent is been practicing to be a fake news anchor and an actor basically for quite some time. He has ties to California, Redondo Beach, but there was a fake thing. I think I even showed it to you on Facebook. It was a picture. Probably a yearbook for this
from California.
Looked into that. That's a hoax. That's not a real thing. But he does indeed have. So I think that was disinfo because he does actually have connection with Redondo Beach and that area. And he even, if you go to this guy's David Hogg's YouTube channel, you can find Emma and the blonde girl with the dark frame glasses. All of the people that are doing the anti-gun speeches, they're all part of the same little clique. They all have
people that are doing the interviews with the CNNs and ABCs and all that stuff.
Yeah, I really should have, but I couldn't go live though, so I was just like, whatever. But if I could have went live, I would have went live on the day of the shooting and pointed out all these.
You mentioned it to me. You mentioned it, and then the next thing you know, all this stuff started happening.
Yeah, and also the point that the lady up at the front that was screaming in the bullhorn about metal detectors, I did kind of point that out with the video right away. But that woman.
The one screaming about the metal detectors?
Yes, all of these people you see on television, I spotted them out the first day and knew that those people are fake people. And I don't care what anybody says. There was a giant show going on. I don't know if they did or didn't actually kill a couple of people, but it doesn't even look like they did because I pointed out who would be the victims. The guy with the Trump 2020 shirt, we already knew that he was going to have a victim because
the one with the looking for his daughter.
Yes, that's right. I knew that his daughter was going to be dead because, and I know this sounds messed up. I don't know if she's dead or not dead. I really don't know facts, but I'm telling you that I thought, yep, there's a guy that's going to be a main victim of this thing because he's wearing a Trump 2020 shirt. He's a liberal Jewish guy that's upper middle class. So he's going to turn anti-Trump. And sure enough, within a couple of days, he's up there on mainstream television yelling at Trump. And then everybody's, but I got to admit one thing. Trump is actually handling this not too bad.
Yeah.
He's talking about arming the teachers, and I've always
Oh
said
yeah, I
that.
heard that. Yes, he said
Yeah,
that
so
today, right?
that shuts down the gun debate right away because the
Yeah.
truth is that the people that get shot live in areas that have strict gun laws. The people that get massacred at these mass shootings, real or
Are
not
gun
real,
free zones.
they're all gun-free zones. That
Hmm.
means nobody there has a weapon, so anybody with a gun knows that they can just walk in and go and kill if they wanted to. If it's real, they could go kill anybody they wanted to with no resistance. And then you come to find out that they actually did have a guard that had a gun, right?
At the
And
school.
he stayed outside. He stood down. And
No,
that's
I
another.
also I also heard that there was some policemen. I don't know how many, not many, that got there, but they didn't go inside. They waited for uh,
Well,
I don't know, higher ups to arrive for them to go inside.
yeah, there's a whole weird thing. And there's stories about the police and the teachers dragging bodies under mats and stuff. That's
What?
even in several headline news. So this is something that's completely stupid. For one thing, who is declaring these people dead? So they're just piling up supposed wounded people up under gym mats, and they don't even know if they're dead or not. The whole story is fucking stupid, and I don't care
And now
who's mad or upset because it's nonsense.
they're trying to destroy the evidence by
Yeah, they're gonna tear
destroying
that shit down.
the school,
They
right?
decided that the very next day. This whole thing was a pre-planned rollout of anti-gun shit. There's no way that they had all of these vigils and gun speeches ready by Thursday, the very next day. There's no fucking way they organized all that unless it was already
Yeah.
organized. And then the other thing, there's video of one victim that I've seen so far. And that's in a classroom on the other side of a bookcase from where everybody was huddled up. So they couldn't even actually see what was going on the other side of the bookcase. But when they get up, the cell phone camera shows a black person on the floor with a lot of blood. The only problem is there are no black victims. So that's like a dummy
Oh
or something.
wow.
I don't know what that is, but that's not real. I'm
What?
sorry. You might
There's
believe
a lot
it.
of
It
fishy
might be
stuff
offending you,
going on.
but
A
I've
lot of
already
things.
seen so much crap from the first day. When I watched them tackle them live on television, I knew that this shit was completely fucking fake. It's
Wow.
just like the Dylan Roof thing. He just supposedly committed a felony by killing 9 people and he was armed, but the police pull up. They don't even draw their guns. They just go talk to him real nice. They take him to Burger King. You know, it's just nonsense.
Mm-mm. Wow.
Because if a cop thinks that you have a weapon in the car and you have a traffic ticket, you can bet your ass the guns are coming out and they're going to be yelling at you to put your hands out and to get out, and it's going to be a big old thing. They're not going to just walk up to the car.
Nonchalant, whatever.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to believe that cops that beat people on a regular when they catch them for running would not kick this guy in the face or something, knowing that he supposedly just shot up a bunch of school kids and
Kids, yeah.
the whole story. When you start digging into the details and not too hard, it's fake, and that's why they're shutting everybody down. People that are mentioning this guy and how fake all of the stories, all of the kids say the same thing. I just remember the dust falling on me. For one thing, like it's the ceiling tiles. Maybe the guy shot up the roof, but evidently he went to every place and shot up the roof, and every kid remembers dust falling on them. So what? And if you look into it, David Hogg and Emma and all them, they just showed up in this area recently. They're not locals. They're not from the community.
So like they were implanted.
Yeah, they were, and not only that, there's a big debate right now whether or not David Hogg's live stream was real either, because he has a YouTube channel. That thing did not live stream on that channel. It went directly to the media. And not only that, they were having a shooting drill. This is for a fact. Some people are saying they had fire drills, but for a fact, they had an active shooter drill there that day. And I think David filmed it earlier in the day.
Oh, wow. So that's why the media had it.
Yeah, they had it before probably the supposed shooting was happening.
I see. Yeah, John G says bunch of bullshit.
I know. There's a lot of people that really have their emotions tied up in this. And I'm just telling you, I don't. That's true. So I'm looking at it from a completely analytical point of view. And
yeah, I mean, what we know for sure is that a lot of things are not adding up.
Yeah, but
and that people are getting shut down because they're saying about that. So
yeah, but the censorship's trippy because it's people that don't like it or they get their feelings hurt or whatever reason. But beyond that, there's certain people that are going around trying to snitch on other channels, like to cause them even more problems than YouTube gives them already. And it's just messed up. Like my channel is completely, they changed the rules so people like that have small channels can't make money anymore. Because I've made, not a lot of money, but a little bit of money, enough to get, go to get some food or something in a year's time. Like not that much at all. So I can't even get that now because they changed the rules. So you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subs to even get monetization. And you have to do this every month or they'll shut you down.
Yeah, I think Fairy was doing it. I don't know if you're still in there, Fairy. I think you said that the 20th is the cut day. That if you didn't make certain amount of hours
days. It's 28 days.
Oh.
Every 28 days they cycle, they see what you did or what you got or whatever.
Wow.
But it's not even that. It's mostly these people that complain about stuff all the time. They get everything shut down. Like I found out now, I finally got an email about the live stream, and it's not because the movie was banned in the UK. It's because someone complained that I was playing content on a live stream. So it was a complaint that led to my banning of YouTube.
You finally got the email?
Yeah.
And what does it say? What else?
It said they got a complaint, and they were notified that I was broadcasting copyrighted content on my live stream.
So somebody snitch?
Yeah. But that's okay. I was breaking the rules, and YouTube might have caught it in 5 minutes anyway. So they have an algorithm that catches it anyway. So it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
I've been actually posting a lot of stuff to Facebook now.
Oh, yeah.
And getting more
plug your shit.
Get on YouTube.
Plug it.
What, my Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, I did. I just said Facebook.
Well, what is it?
It's me at Facebook. You can go to my About page, and there's a link to my Twitter and my Facebook page and my email.
I'm gonna put in the description box. I always say that I'm gonna put, and I never do, so I apologize.
Never do either. I'm lazy.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I promise this time I will put it in the description box.
Well, you're getting popular. I've been watching your videos. You get like $150 or a good views on. So your channel's picking up.
I'm happy. Thank you, everyone. Hold on, I haven't seen.
And that's due to the viewers like you. Is it true that you're not allowed to say subs anymore?
Yeah, what's up with that? I don't know.
I don't want to shut down your channel. So I guess we have to be like Puff Puff Pass and be talking about dinguses all day.
Yeah, something like
that. Get the dingus! That was a shout out to the Puff Puff Pass XL channel. That's got 1,000 subs really fast.
Yeah, he hit 1,000 this week.
I'm sorry, dinguses. Sorry, he got 1,000 dinguses.
I don't know. We don't know for sure though. Okay, here I'm gonna screen share the chat so we can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? April, Fairy, Anya, Bill. What's going on, fellow New Mexican? What up, dude? Violet.
Hi, Sunshine. Hi, retarded.
Hot retarded chicks.
Yep.
Makes me want to howl at the moon. Woo! Ow! Yeah, I get that. That is very cool blue stuff you got in your hair there.
Oh, me?
Malvin Jackson is just showing support, so that's cool.
That's funny.
And the Z Golden, what's up? YouTube is a trap. It is kind of a trap.
Yeah.
That's why, if you've noticed, I've pulled back from certain traps on the internet. I pulled my foot out of them. I realized, you know what? Those are traps.
Yeah. So back to what you were saying. So now you're going to be putting more content on Facebook, right?
Yeah, well, for right now, I'm just gonna load all the old shit that no one actually ever watched, and because now I have a bunch of subs and I'm sorry, dinguses that have never seen some of the old stuff. And it's funny that I post old stuff and people think it's new because they don't really look at the old stuff. It's all about live. You got to be live to be.
Yeah, you
You
can
got
do
to be
live
live.
shows.
Live.
You can do live streaming on Facebook.
Yeah, I can. But not to me. I'm not pretty like you, so people don't want to stare at me.
But I'm sure they will look at your content.
Content. That's what I got. You're supposed to judge people by the content of their character.
Right.
And I put out content. So if you want to watch it, cool. If not, I'm still going to make it because I'm cool like that.
Did in the email that you got from YouTube, did they say how many more months you have left or how many
No, I
days?
just said the 90-day thing. Like, when I go to the live stream option on the Creator Studio, it just says, oops, they can't show me that page. So now I have the two little boxes, the one that says monetization and the one that says live streaming, and they're both in the red. But I have no strikes now. And I did have one, and they removed it.
Oh, okay.
So
you
I
have
don't
no
know.
strikes now.
No strikes, no community strikes, no copyright strikes.
You're in the good?
Yeah, but they do ban a lot of my videos. Like, they won't let me play it. Like that white crime video, I worked for a week on that video to fix it so that it would play on YouTube. So
That's ridiculous. And I know you worked really hard on those things.
Yeah, the better one's on Facebook, the original one. But I had to put a bunch of graphics in it and stuff and rearrange video and just so it play that algorithm's a biatch.
Yeah. April, she's asking me for my email, and I'm pretty sure I have it on my about page on my.
I think you do.
Yeah.
But I don't know because I've never emailed you.
Well, yeah, I put it recently. I fixed it, my stuff, so I think it's there. If not, I will send it to you on Messenger, April. So I was reading earlier.
Wow.
I'm not gonna scroll back, but you said you were saying that you just had your first astral projection and that you just made it to the kitchen or something. If you did that, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's where the beer and cheese is at. So I imagine that would be the first place that people would go.
Yeah. Hi, Cheese. Hi, Malvin. I think I said hi to everybody. Yep. So
twice.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, so should we go ahead and do the
yeah, show us your rocks. If you've got the stones to show us.
Hold on, let me stop share.
Do you have the stones to show us?
Yes.
Your private collection of
no
precious gems.
Like I said, if you guys missed it, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna start a series on my channel, I'm gonna do it live, talking about all the rocks that I have, all the crystals that I have, because I don't know exactly all of them. I have a few of them, but I don't know all of them. I know the ones that I use the most, but I also have a subscription. It's called, I think it's called, I don't know. It's a crystal collection that they send you a box every month with 2 or 3 crystals. And I'm going to start opening those every month too, live, for everybody to see what I get.
That is awesome. So we get to be there when you open the box and everything?
Yeah, the unboxing of the crystal box.
That's awesome. Let's do it. I want to watch.
But anyway, so I want to learn to use all the ones that I have, because I feel like I'm wasting it. I have all these crystals and I'm not using them when I could be using. I use like a very few ones, like the K2 and the lapis lazuli and the amethyst, and just like not that many. But anyways, with that said, this is the first video of that series. So
I like the K2 too, because it's Godwin, right? The mountain where that stuff's at.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
I think it's funny. And isn't that what Heidi says all the time? The K2, the K2.
But I think she's talking
K2, I
about
know.
different K2.
I
Yeah.
know that. I'm just teasing.
But okay,
I don't
so
know.
the first crystals that I'm gonna talk to you guys about, I'm gonna do two today.
All right, cool.
And it's the Red Jasper. I don't have a big one, but here. This is the Red Jasper.
Oh yeah, it's clear now. That's cool.
My nail is so dirty. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That
it looks kind of like candy.
yeah. So I have my book. Oh, it's something stick. I showed you this before.
Yeah, but you were stingy with it, so this time you're actually going to go into stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna read it. So it says about the Jasper, Red Jasper. You find it. The source is worldwide. It represents the chakra at the base and the sacral chakra. It resonates to the number 6. The zodiac sign that goes with that, with the Red Jasper, is Aries and Scorpio. And the planet that rules it is Mars. And I'm going to read what it says that it helps. Here, hold on. I'm going to move some stuff. Hold on one second.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. It says that it's beneficial for libido, rebirthing, boundaries, circulatory systems, fevers, blood, liver blockage in the liver or bile ducts, electromagnetic and environmental pollution, radiation, stress, prolonging sexual pleasure, prolonged illness, or
Wait. Stop. What's the name of this rock again, and where can you find it? No, I'm just joking. No, go ahead.
It balanced mineral content on the body. And in addition to carrying the generic properties of jasper, and I will read that also, because this one is a red jasper. The red jasper provides gentle stimulation, grounding energy, and rectifying unjust situations, bringing problems to the light before they escalate. Red jasper makes an excellent worry bead for calming emotions. Placed under the pillow, it promotes dream recall, stimulating the base chakra, cleansing and stabilizing the aura. Red jasper returns negativity to its source. It calms sexual aggressiveness, promotes sexual compatibility, and enhances tantric sex. So,
that's an awesome rock. Talk about getting your rocks off.
That's funny. And I'm going to read what the jasper.
You're reading the regular jasper, so like.
No. I just read the red jasper. That's.
No, I know. I'm saying you're about to tell us the difference between the jaspers. Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm just going to read.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, because it says that in addition to the properties of a regular jasper. So I want to see what the properties are for the regular jasper. So let me see what the chat is saying. Oh, hi, Heidi M.
What up, Heidi M?
All right.
What is the M for? I've been wondering that. I'm sorry. Random thought.
So it says that the jasper is known for supreme nurturer. Jasper sustains and supports during times of stress, unifies all aspects of life. This stone facilitates shamanic journeys, dowsing, and dream recall, providing protection. It absorbs negative energy, balance yin and yang, and aligns the physical, emotional, and mental body with the etheric realm. Brings the courage to the bringing the courage to the grips with the problems assertively and encouraging honest with oneself. Jaspers impart determination to all pursuits and supports during necessary conflict. The stone aids quick thinking, promotes organizational abilities, and seeing protection through, and stimulates imagination, transforming ideas into actions. I am so sorry. Nobody could understand what I was saying.
No, I think that's pretty cool. So that's basically you can use that to focus your intent.
Yes.
That sounds like an awesome thing.
So that's the red jasper.
That's the red one. Do you have any regular jasper? Wow.
I think this is also jasper, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just not red jasper.
That's a pretty rock too, though. Oh, yeah.
I could see it there for a minute.
Well, it focused in for a minute. Get a little closer.
Nope.
Nope, that one's being camera shy. I don't know.
But I also have, I pulled up, I'm gonna screen share because I have something on my web browser that I want to show you guys about the red jasper. I can't talk. Jasper. Sorry. Cool. Okay, so let me move this.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty. Mine doesn't look as intense.
Yours looks kind of transparent compared to those.
Yeah, it looks clear. Nope. Yeah. And those look more, maybe it's the quality of the crystal, you know?
Yeah. And that says right there too, what you were saying, that it stimulates my root chakra.
How retarded chick
root is at the bottom, right? At the bottom of your spine and the downstairs area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to get on the same page as the earth energy rock here.
It says that it's, oh wow, symbolizes the blood of the earth, making it particularly sacred. Here on the bottom here, it's kind of like what the book said. The root chakra, the astrological sign Aries and Scorpio. In regular Western, I'm a Aries rising. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And it's a Scorpio too, huh?
Yep. And in the book, it said that it's worldwide, but here it says that you can find it in Africa, Brazil, China, India, Madagascar, Peru.
That's pretty worldly and wide.
True.
So that is pretty cool, and it's real dull looking when it hasn't been polished. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Like red clay almost.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that is.
I think it's the quality of the crystal too.
And I read it, so it's made out of silicone and iron oxide. So it's like the red in it is literally rust right there. It's silicone dioxide with inclusions of iron oxide. So what you're seeing in the red color is like rust. So it gives it that nice rust color. That's cool.
So I can't play a video, right? Because then I will get.
You can, as long as you mute it. They may have some copyrighted music or something on there.
Oh, you can gamble. I actually did not. When I screen share, I did not screen share the audio.
Oh, okay. Well, then it should just play this little box, and I think you'll be fine. But it's just going to show us a picture. Oh, no, it's changing. Here it is.
That's the raw in the raw form.
It looks kind of like chocolate there. That one did. That made me hungry with the munchies.
There's some.
Well, so you can see how you could just walk over this rock and not even notice that you got something there.
Yeah. See, they're all different kind of color.
That one's
that's more like mine. That looks like
Yeah.
more like mine. But anyways.
Healing crystals, though, that is pretty cool.
So, like, you know how in the book it said that it helped for the gastro and the vial,
Yeah,
whatever.
to get rid of blockage. You guys like to talk about a lot with the Niz show. To get that blockage and move it on out. And this rock
Not that
helps
kind
do
of
that.
blockage. But what was I gonna say? Oh, when I had my gallbladder removed, like maybe if I knew about the crystal, it could help me because
Maybe.
yeah.
And some olive oil and some magnesium too to push that stuff out.
Well, I don't know.
And magnesium is crystals too. I mean, it comes in a big bag. So
I was trying to read the comments here.
let's read the comments. I'll read the comments and you study the next section of rocks.
There. Well, the next one, it's called the Bloodstone.
Yeah, poop that blockage out, Niz said. Sorry. Look,
Oh my God.
I always have to bring the poop. You guys remember that we had the poop head, so I'm always going to be going there.
Oh yeah, the poop all over the chat.
Yeah.
At one time.
It was shitty everywhere. So Anna, what were you saying? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
The next one is gonna be the Bloodstone, and I only have it on raw form.
Here, well, unshare the screen so we can see it.
Oh.
And Pisces asked if you have any smoky quartz.
Yes, I do. I have a tiny little specimen of smoky quartz.
All right, now full screen it. Look at me. I'm an ass. I know. I'm sorry. I want to look at it though. That's all.
Here. Can you see it?
It's not focused yet. There it is. Yeah, that is pretty. That's nice. It's got green in it and yellow, purple, and that. I guess that's the blood part, the maroon part I saw.
Yep.
It might be your light too. So that's the blood in the stone right there.
Yeah, it has all kinds of colors.
Yeah, that's a pretty rock. So, and you polish these too, like that other one?
Well, I don't polish them.
No, I mean, but when you're to get it nice.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can just buy it polished. This is one of the rocks that rocks or whatever that I got on that box, on that
oh, awesome.
On the monthly subscription box. So I'm gonna read what it says. Hold on, I have it separate.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a project going on here. Never mind me.
You have a project going on?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, and this one on the picture here, this one looks kind of darker.
That is a really cool book. I'm jealous. I like books like that, though, that tell you a lot.
Look.
That has spiritual stuff in it, too?
Yeah. See, Bloodstone.
The Bloodstone, Heliotrope, or whatever.
I don't even know. Heliotrope? I don't know. Okay, so it says that its source is in Australia, Brazil, China, Czech Republic, Russia, and India. And the chakra is the higher heart and cleanses and realigns lower chakra. It resonates to the number 4 and 6, and the zodiac signs are Aries, Libra, and Pisces. And the planet is Mars. Both rocks or crystals that I picked today both belong to Mars and Aries. And both resonate to the number 6 too, but this one also with 4 and 6. Is beneficial for revitalizing love, purification, prosperity, insomnia, preventing miscarriage, immune stimulator, acute infections, lymph metabolic process, purifies blood, liver, intestines, kidneys, spleen, and bladder, blood-rich organs, circulation, I can't say that word.
Whoa.
Over-acidification.
Now, what now?
Over-acidification.
Let me
Whatever.
see. Let me butcher it too, because I'm bad. You've seen my news, right?
Okay, it's the one before leukemia on the bottom line and tumors. So it's supposed to help for leukemia and tumors.
You could help your cancer with this stone. Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not trying that one.
Over-acid,
Good
whatever.
job.
Leukemia and tumors. And then it says, this stone assists in living in the present moment. For 3,000 years ago, in ancient Babylon, it was used to overcome enemies and was believed to cause stone walls to fall. It was said to have mystical and magical properties, controlling the weather and conferring the ability to banish evil and negativity and to direct spiritual energies. In ancient times, it was regarded as an audible,
Edible?
audio,
Oh, audio. Oh, okay.
oracle that gave warning of danger. Bloodstone is one of excellent blood cleansers, immune stimulator, and power healer and revitalizing. With its grounding and protection properties, Bloodstone keeps out undesirable influences. It teaches how to avoid dangerous situations by strategic withdrawal and flexibility, and assists the recognition that chaos often precedes transformation.
Wow.
This stone assists in grounding your heart energy, reducing irritability, aggressiveness, and impatience. It heals an ancestral line.
Wow, this thing almost sounds like the Philosopher's Stone. You know, there's a lot of myths in ancient Mesopotamia or Sumeria, you call it, about knocking down walls. And you know, if these people really know the alchemy like that, maybe there is something to like bloodstone and different stuff like that. I heard in there too that it basically, you said order out of chaos, that it helps with the chaos before the transition or whatever. What was that last part?
It teaches how to avoid dangerous situations by strategic withdrawal and flexibility, and assist the recognition that chaos often precedes transformation.
Yeah. Order out of chaos.
That's what that means.
And that is cool. That's a lot of stuff given to both that Red Jasper and this one.
Yeah.
Like a lot of power.
I'm excited to use this one. I think I'm going to be putting this one under my pillow tonight. Doesn't
it make you wonder, you know, that there must be some truth to the properties that they put on these rocks in ancient world?
Yeah. Well, you know,
like jade, like in South America, they loved jade. Like the Maya, the Inca, they love jade. But then you go all the way over into the Southeast Asia, and the Chinese love jade too. Like it had some kind of very special property too.
I have some jade too, right now.
I can see you like turquoise colors, so
yeah. Can you tell?
I imagine you would, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe that'll be for the next show.
Okay.
Because
some jade.
Some jade, yes. But I also have a screen share on that one.
Cool. Let's see it. Let's check it out, dude. Oh wow, that's some pretty bloodstone.
That's polish and stuff. Here, I'm gonna play it.
It does look very magical now that it's all polished and stuff.
What?
Now that it's all shiny and polished, it does look like a magic stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty rocks. And I guess that does look kind of like blood splattered on the stones.
Yep. That's really cool. I want them polished. Like, I like them raw, but I really like them. Like, my favorites are polished, for sure.
Yeah. I sit around messing with polished rocks all the time, just like for something in my hand.
Oh, look, that's cool. What is that? Look at the screen.
That's wow, a tetrahedron or whatever you call that thing. So that's some sacred geometry right there, and it's carved into that
That's
bloodstone. So
really cool.
somebody's thinking they can actually boost the powers of that stone by that.
Wow, that's
Or they're
cool.
just a really cool artist.
So again, it says the same thing: Australia, Brazil, China, Russia.
So you can
Also,
get it.
look, it says affirmations. Plentiful reds. Oh, okay, never mind. It tells you the grade. If
So
it's
you
not
can get
good
some that
grade,
are kind of clear too, right? It says opaque, dark green with red spots.
yeah.
Awesome.
An affirmation, I guess. I do live in the present moment. Okay,
Do you
cool.
believe that crystals can support physical healing? A lot of people do.
I think so. I do. I tried it on myself. That's how I do.
Yeah, and we were talking, remember that very first night about how scientifically you can put energy into crystals and transform that energy into something else.
Yeah. Yep. It's
So
true.
there may be like a really big lost science to elements, rocks, crystals, and their properties and what you can do with them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to put the chat.
Ooh.
Let's see what's going on. Oh, hi, Jen. Oh, hi, Tyler.
Green jade, huh? I bet that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, there's a lot of, well, whatever. I was gonna say a lot of the nail salons and stuff, they have a lot of jade, and they're like usually Asian people.
Yeah. Hi, Jen.
Somebody said
Oh,
earlier, I forgot who said, oh yeah, or Aurora. I like your name, Aurora. It says, wow, no wonder I was drawn to the bloodstone. Yep, that's cool.
Bill Sibley says he has bloodstone with gold flakes in it.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. So yeah, see, today we learn about the red jasper and regular jasper and the bloodstone. And it kind of goes together, don't you think? Like kind of
Yeah.
what they do and the signs and stuff. So I
Am I?
wonder if like I wonder why they resonate with the certain zodiac sign. So that
Mm,
means if you have that sign, like if you're an Aries or a Scorpio, like would you feel it more intensely, or like I wonder what that, what's
well,
your
I know
opinion?
Aries is the god of war, and Mars is always associated with the god of war. So, but
Right.
beyond the zodiac, there's also the Aries that, and it's funny that that stone is red and associated. Well, both of them are. Think about the bloodstone. It almost looks like you saw those polished ones. It almost looked like you hit someone in the head with it, and it has blood splatter on a pretty gem or something.
Yeah.
And then the other one looks real earthy, like Mars, and it's talking about the iron oxide that gives it that color. Like that's supposed to be the same thing that makes Mars red.
Wow. That's crazy.
Cool, like those crystal skulls, yo.
Who said that? Oh yeah, April. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen them before. They had some at that store that I showed you guys last weekend. But I don't know. I know there's they offer there before a crystal skull healing. So I don't know if that's like having this carve your crystal
No.
as a skull, if it's more powerful. I don't really know.
I don't know if you remember, I went into a similar store that you did, but it's kind of
Mm.
it's like really bigger, but I didn't really get into all the stuff they had. I was just trying to show the like in the back.
There
And
was
they
a parrot, right?
Yeah, they had a parrot in there. It's called the
Yeah.
Blue Stone, but what would be cool is if I went in there and we did a live show, and then I can go down the rocks and then you could tell us what they are. Because they have little signs like yours did, but they're not very detailed like that store that you went to.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you had the whole what they're for and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stuff on it.
Yeah. The
This is like
card.
I don't know. This one's like you get more raw stuff. Like you can get a bag of turquoise and then go do
Oh, I
something
would
with.
love that. I want some of that. Oh, okay. So
Bye,
Nis,
Niz.
she has to go. Good night, Nis. We miss you. I have a sub, like a teacher, you know, when a sub will come.
Oh wow, mud fossil, huh? It might be blood. Heidi's talking about. So you're like one of those wizards in those old movies that used to pull out the blanket and got 20 different stones that for such stuff.
Yeah, I love crystals. I don't know, I just love them.
I'm kind of like that too, but none of mine are. I mean, I got 2 polished ones. The rest are all just like crystals I found in the dirt.
Yeah, that's cool. This one is the only crystal I found in the dirt. And like now I look for crystal. Like I look for.
Yeah, I got a giant one in here.
I'm sure it's just a regular rock, but for some reason I feel like it's special.
Yeah, I see the weird black spot there, and and you can see the little sparkles on it, kind of. Well, they can't because we're in little tiny boxes. But,
oh, I'll stop screen share.
Right. Come on, focus. There it is. Yeah, that is pretty cool. So that's like you can see where the crystal's flaking off and all that stuff, where it's been kicked around and hit other stuff.
You see, it's crystal.
So that is pretty cool.
Anyways, it's really big. So I hear some cats.
Yeah, I got this stupid in heat cat, which I think may be at an end because she got out a couple times. So there may be soon a 24-hour kitty cam live feed on 420 TV, at least when I'm not using the computer. And everybody can watch Lily get fat and get some titties and then drop some kittens. And then I'm going to have to adopt them out, of course.
Oh, wow. That'll be cool.
But I don't know if she's pregnant yet. And neither does she, because she's still acting like she wants some company.
That's funny. I always wanted to have like one of those, how do you call it?
Just tobacco.
One of those, I forgot.
It's very, very, very fresh.
Bucket list.
Oh, you have
one
a bucket?
One of my bucket list. I want to be able to see like a dog or a cat, like one of my pets give birth, like just one time.
Oh my God. You know what you should do is call a local farmer where you live and go watch a cow or something.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, it's different. It is gross and it's beautiful watching that whole thing. I've seen a lot of animals born. I've actually helped animals be born, like when the mother was having problems in different, like some cows. I helped a horse be born. Lots of kittens, lots of puppies.
That's crazy.
Well,
I've never seen any, but I want to experience that because that thing that's kind of unique, you know?
Yeah.
I know it's kind of weird, but
that's not that weird. The people go film their child's birth, like the baby, you know, like for first moments. Now, I'm not into that. That's a little private, maybe for home, maybe for the family, but that's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, maybe somebody else can. I don't know.
It's not the baby part it will take that you get to also see the carrying case open up and drop it out. That's, you know, like that's a person behind that too.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. I just think that it will take. If you be filming, I think like as a dad, you will be missing the.
Yeah, you need
the moment because you're too worried about filming it.
Yeah, but that's what they make tripods for.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could be over there and you could star in your own child's birth.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny though is if you put one of those black strips like they did for the tutu guy on it, the black strip would get really big. It would grow out, you know, and then they would have to block it out, and then the baby would come out of the little black circle.
No, I don't think I would want to have that film. Like, No.
I don't see why any woman would. And I'm so glad that I'm a man that I don't even have to do any of that. The process, worrying about if people's got a camera up my hoo-ha, none of that stuff.
That's funny.
So glad I'm a dude. And think about that. That's funny. A 50-50 for, I don't know how you girls feel that you're glad that you're girls, but to me, that was like a 50-50. I could have been wearing a bra.
Wow.
So glad that testosterone took over at the right time.
So who asked earlier if I had a smoky quartz? Pisces, why you ask if I had a smoky quartz? I'm curious now.
You know,
Tyler said, yeah, I had to rope a dead calf that got stuck mid-birth. Oh, that's horrible.
That's horrible. Stillborn, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, I think I've had enough tobacco for tonight. I'm good. All right. So are you trying to do magic powers with all your rocks over there?
No, eventually I want to take a class or something to do crystal healing. I'm really interested in that.
That really makes sense to me that like, like we were talking about that crystals absorb stuff. So, maybe that is kind of cool if you get the right crystals to absorb negative energy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's really in fiction all the time. There's always, like the crystal on the end of the wizard's staff, or, Superman had his, the crystal that sucked his powers out, and his whole planet was crystals. So yeah, that's a weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So crystals, I believe in them. I don't know. Whatever.
And there's a million crackheads out there that believe in crystals too. I saw it on the news the other night.
That had what?
Oh, there's people that really like, in every city across America, there's like hundreds to thousands of people looking for little crystals. And then there's these people that sell those crystals to them. And they swear up and down that those crystals have magic powers, and they always go have to buy more crystals. I seen it on the news. They were talking about it at the news at 10. They busted a house that was making crystals.
Oh, yeah, because you can also make them in the lab.
Yeah, you can make crystals in the lab. That's right. They were doing that at home, though. And something happened where the crystals lit on fire and made an explosion. So there must be some kind of magical powers with those crystals. And I hear that they come in blue and white and red and all kinds of different colors, too.
Yeah.
I would stay away from those crystals. That's dark magic.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you know what I'm saying. That is dark magic. I have seen it suck someone's soul right out of their body.
Oh, never mind. I know what kind of rocks are you talking about.
Oh, well, there's those other kind of rocks too, but yeah, the crystal ones.
Yeah.
But look, think about it. All those magicians out there, and they even get like, like they trade goods for it. There's a whole market out there for crystals. So there's a lot of power in crystals.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. That's dark magic. The kind that you got, that's the good, like real solid. So if your crystals make explosions, you don't need those kind of crystals.
No. Got it. Thanks for the info. And
yeah, because the more you know. That's right. Oh, I don't have my G.I. Joe thing on tonight. Sorry.
That's funny. I was going to say something. I forgot.
But I do got my Star Wars. And they're all about the crystals on Star Wars.
Really?
Yes, all the lightsabers are powered by a crystal.
Oh, really?
And the Jedi have to go out and find the crystal that calls them. So there's blue ones and green ones and purple ones and whatever. And they have different properties, and they call the Jedi to them. But the bad guys, the Sith, they manufacture their crystals in a lab. So think about that. The bad people make their crystals in a lab. Just like we were talking about. It's black magic. It's the dark side.
Wow. Yeah, now I'm really interested in looking at Star Wars. Like I said, I think I went to the movies a long time ago when they made the first new one.
Yeah, like, the corny one. Yeah.
Like, but it was a while ago. It wasn't recent.
No, it was like 2001,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But I didn't fucking get it. I was so confused. I didn't know. I was not interested. I don't know. But now, that I'm in
Yeah. You
the
guys,
light side.
you girls suck when it comes to sci-fi. That's for sure. They're
No, I
like,
like some
what is this?
sci-fi.
What is this? This is dumb. I don't like this.
Okay, Pisces, she said, or I don't know, I don't know if it says she. Hang your smoky in your car. My smoky
Oh,
quartz
your
in my
crystal.
car.
Yeah.
For protection? Because I know smoky, dark black crystals.
I
Like
don't know
this
what
one,
kind of crystal this
it's
is.
for
But
protection and stuff.
these are just, if these are good for protection, my yard's sealed up because I got these all over the yard.
No,
Just
smoky quartz. They have
No,
to
I
be,
know this is some other unknown. I don't know what it is.
yeah, for safety.
I like crystals. They're just fun to look at, though.
Okay, so Aurora is asking, hey, oh, never mind. She's not asking me. It says, hey, Pisces, do you know good crystals for Pisces? The Bloodstone says that it's the zodiac sign is for Pisces.
Oh, that's cool. So you already covered that one.
Yeah, but I was going to see if there's
I bet
another one.
a bunch of rocks go for those, huh? For the different zodiacs.
Yeah.
I wonder what mine is then.
What? Yours?
Yeah. Well, they're, like, I don't know if we're doing Western or whatever.
Well, what
Scorpion.
is it? What are you?
If it was Western, which I think that book's going off of, would be Sagittarius.
Aquarius? No, Sagittarius, you said?
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's Western, though. So, and I'm pretty sure that book seemed to be going off of Western.
Oh, look. Amethyst Herkimer is good for Pisces. I don't know. I'm going to show you. The amethyst. How do you read that?
Herkimer? I don't know. I think you said it fine. Herkimer.
Says it's good for Pisces.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. One for Sagittarius.
I
you know what? Not all of them have a zodiac because I'm looking at this one and this one doesn't have any zodiac signs on it.
They're like a thing in the back that tells you.
Oh, here. Smoky amethyst is good for Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
I'm covered whether it's Scorpio or... Hey, and that looks like a topaz color, which is also my birthstone, but it's not topaz. It's just the same color. Cool.
I'm pretty sure that ring that
I like the term smoky. I like smoky things.
I bet you do.
Mm-hmm. It is Friday.
Aurora said, awesome. Haha, just said, I'm going to Herkimer. I don't even know. You're funny. Oh, hi, madam. I didn't see you.
Madame.
Bloodstone, all of here. Anyways, I think it's a cool book, and I'm excited to learn more about the crystals that I actually have. And
I am too.
I'm happy to share it with everybody so we can learn together.
That is cool. So we're going to get a treat every time you get a package in the mail then.
Yeah. And it usually comes with a little, like last time it came with this bag.
Oh, cool.
And it's all the chakras. Yep. And I can put the crystals in there if I want.
Just like I was saying, you're like one of those wizards with the little bag of rocks. See?
Yeah, and I actually, this little pouch,
yeah,
I have it under my pillow.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That sack of rocks is much bigger than mine. That's a pretty big one. I only got a couple.
It's not that big, actually. And then it also, all the books, what?
Nothing.
All the boxes comes with a letter, and it tells you things about the crystal.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
That is pretty cool. And what is that you're a part of right there?
Oh, it's called nothing. It's called the Wild Crystal Box. That's the name of
Wild Crystal Box.
The Wild Crystal Box. Yep. And what are you talking about?
No, I was asking what people you're getting every month you get it from, so other people could know.
Oh, well, I just said it.
Okay, that's it. Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a wizard. Not.
Yeah, I think so.
So what do you think about Atlantis and Lemuria?
You mean the magical islands that disappeared?
Yeah.
Or maybe even the island of Mu?
Yep.
I think they were real places because
Me too.
If you know about the ice caps, you know that there's a lot of trapped water there, right? But at one time, the ice caps were much bigger during the Ice Age. So that meant there was a lot more water there. And so places like the strait between England and Europe, that was all forest. So it was exposed out of the water. So any place that was, any place like Hawaii or all in through Indonesia and all through there that's really shallow sea was exposed land. So there was a lot more land and cities all over the place. And they're starting to find all these places with pyramids under the water and lots of things like that. So I absolutely think all of those were real.
Me too.
And besides that, the only way we really know of Atlantis is through Plato.
Yes.
And Plato wrote about the Epic of Gilgamesh, and that was supposed to be, a new thing, a fictional story. And then we find Sumerian tablets that also have the Epic of Gilgamesh. So it seems like Plato was writing about things from his ancient world at the time. So I think those things were totally real. And he talked about the city of Troy, and they found the city of Troy too.
Yes. Yes. I believe that they were real too, that they existed, and that I believe that they used crystals.
Well, yeah, like if you think about it, the pyramids, which there's a guy named Christopher Dunn that demonstrated. He's just an engineer, but he's been like on Ancient Aliens and stuff. But basically, he demonstrated that the Great Pyramid of Giza is actually a machine, and that you pour zinc oxide down one shaft, and down the other, you pour sulfuric acid. And when these two meet, they have a chemical reaction that releases hydrogen gas. Well, underneath the pyramid, there's a channel that goes out to the Nile River, and water would come in, and it would hit the roof of that room, and it would put out a sonic pulse. Now, you got to remember that the entire pyramid is granite, so it's one giant big pyramidal crystal. And inside of it, they're mixing these chemicals with these sonic pulses. And so the little chambers that go out towards Orion and stuff, the more the pulses hit these hydrogen gas, they bounce and they hit each other, and then they start releasing X-ray radiation, which gets focused and it shoots right out of the hole, the little shaft. So it's a power plant, and they were using the power of crystal to amplify it.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that. But yeah, see, like I do believe that. And Jim Fisher said, I've seen it in past life regression. Like one thing that I'm really interested in, and I talked to you about it before, about past lives. I'm really into that stuff. I really want to study more and see what's up with that. But I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I'm sure I have like a past life over there, like in Atlantis time.
Yeah. And
I really believe that they work with crystals a lot. Like they use crystals for all kinds of things. Like you were saying, like what you were just explaining on the pyramid.
Well, I don't think they were the only place. There's places in Mexico and other places that they found under the pyramids. Like one pyramid has formica, which is like a crystal stuff, and it's only used in technological stuff. There's another pyramid that has an ocean of mercury under it. And both of these are things that you use in electronic stuff. So not only the pyramid in Giza, but other pyramids were using some kind of technology too.
Wow. That's crazy.
I think that is Atlantis, actually. What's, in my opinion, the whole
What?
area of Yucatan, and it used to spread out into the Gulf of Mexico. I
Didn't
think
they
that,
just found recently something by there in the ocean by the
yeah,
Yucatan Peninsula?
yeah, they found pyramids out there, but that's nothing. They're finding major metropolises under the jungle. There was a massive,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
yeah, and then these elongated head people, the Paracas people, which is funny because Rex had Marzulli on today, which is a really good guest, that Marzulli guy. About, I don't agree with him about the supernatural origins of these elongated skull people.
Oh.
I believe it's more biological, but they were all into crystals too down there, and they had some kind of weird stuff. And the DNA test kind of is telling us that these people came from Europe. So there was all kinds of people going all over the place, thousands and thousands of years ago, mixing with each other, and you know.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, well, before I forget it, Jen Fisher was asking how big are the crystals that I get on the box, and like it varies from like a size like this. I got this one on, it's an amethyst. I got this, but I also got the little red jaspers on a box. So it comes like with 2 or 3, so they're all different sizes. And then this one's also came on that, like on that box, and then this one also came in that box. So it's like it varies different sizes, so it's not like a little one. Also this one came.
Oh, that's a cool geode right there.
Yep.
What is that?
I forgot. I don't know, we're gonna find out in my series.
Cool. Well, one of those series, I will go down to the store on a weekend,
Yeah.
show you all that crap, and then you
Yeah.
can tell us what the stuff is.
Yeah.
I might even talk to the people that work there for you.
Oh, that'll be cool. Also, Pisces says that she believes, oh no, that was Heidi M. There's some evidence that Atlantis is the eye of the Sahara.
That could be too.
And then Pisces says Antarctica is where I believe Atlantis has moved.
Maybe.
Then Heidi M. again, she says that the crystals in Mexico are 200 feet long and 20 feet across. Wow. What part in Mexico?
Actually, that's right up here in northern Mexico, but it's also in New Mexico too. There's a giant cave here with giant crystals in it, and it's like superheated water and stuff in it. They even have a problem with one of them because now that they've opened it, the air is actually dissolving some of the crystals because they're real delicate.
Oh, wow.
But they're massive. You should look that up. There's a couple caves in Mexico, and I think there's one in Arizona as well, and then New Mexico. But these are like mind-blowing sized crystals. Like they're giant.
I
like
can't wait. You know, I want to travel here pretty soon. Oh,
I don't think we can go in there. They have to wear these suits because it's so hot, and the air's toxic in there when they go in there and look at them.
Oh, you know, there's some caverns like that, but they weren't like cool crystals or anything in San Antonio. I forgot. And I went there when I was still living in Mexico, and I just came to visit San Antonio to go shopping. And we went to the caverns, and it was really humid. I actually burst my temple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because my ear, I was sick and my ear was clogged, and because of the pressure or whatever, it messed it up after the cavern visit. But yeah, it was really humid down there.
Yeah, check this out.
Oh, Heidi said that they closed them to the public. Oh, boo. Oh, hi, Angel.
We'll show you what they're talking about right here. I'll share it.
Angels here says that the Grand Canyon has pyramids. Really? I don't know.
Yes, actually. Okay, so check this out.
Oh, wow. I'll be in heaven in that place. That's crazy.
This one's the one in Mexico that she's talking about.
Wow.
Look at those giant crystals.
Oh, that's my gosh. Cool. I just want one. Like, can I have one like that and put across my house?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Right? Let's see here.
That's like a wand. Like take it to the next level wand.
And gypsum, like what I was trying to tell you guys that one night is like, check this out. See,
Oh,
they're
hi,
talking
Milky.
you see these crystals, they're made out of gypsum, is what they say. So this is where I live, and all of this sand right here is that white crystal that you see in those caves, but it's up on the surface.
Wow, that's cool.
This is about 10 miles from my house.
That's
So this
very
is
cool.
all crystal out there, and you can go like sledding and, you know. But remember we were talking about how the crystals
Charged
charge up in the
with
moonlight?
the sunlight and the moonlight.
Moonlight. So imagine, and that is no joke, because let me tell you, some people have fair skin and burn real easy. So when you go out to this area, I don't particularly burn that much, but you're getting sun from down here too. Like when you're walking around out there, it's all coming from underneath. So you'll literally get a tan under your shorts from underneath.
Wow.
You know, like you know
that's
how
crazy. Yeah, like if you're wow.
So it's a great tan, because you know how people get the weird tan when they're outside in the sun and they haven't been, and they get this little white triangle right here under their nose, or like it's white around their eyes.
On the eyes, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that there. You're going to be totally fried from toes to scalp.
Damn. That looks like a pretty cool place. Yeah.
It is awesome. And actually, there's the mountain range right there. So that's west.
Wow, what a view. I love the mountains.
And then let me see. I'll show you one that's the other direction towards where I live.
So all of that sand is the crystal?
Yes, it's Gemson crystal.
Gems. How do you spell that?
It's like a gypsy kind of watch right here. Let's see here. I guess I could go to here and we could go to the, you know, the government white sands site here. But we don't want to do that. Is it going to tell us about it? Maybe I have to click on a button here. Here it is. Yeah, welcome to White Sands, blah, blah, blah. Operating
Angels
hours.
here says the Crystal Desert. That's awesome. I love it.
It is pretty cool. And I was looking for the sciencey stuff, but it doesn't, like,
yes,
nobody.
Milky. Life is good. See, Gaia has so many beautiful things on Earth. Beautiful places, beautiful views, beautiful everything. We need to
and it's weird that the people here that live here don't even know that there have been people here in this valley right here where I live for 10,000 years, at least.
10,000 years.
Yeah,
wow.
and there's a matter of fact, this is a thing over in Tularosa, which is a little town next to mine, and they have a church there and several houses that are older than America. So before they landed at Plymouth Rock, they had Spanish houses over here in the Tularosa Basin. And then, so imagine you come off the trail and you come up to this thing, you know, and there's just, there's an old picture of people out there.
Oh, wow.
This is like when the park opened up, I think.
10,000.
But it's pretty cool. But yeah, and then this is what I'm saying too, is on the side of the mountains around here, you can just walk around and find giant crystals and geodes.
That's so cool.
Anyway, I'll stop screen now. But yeah, the whole idea though, that you could be out there in the moonlight and all of this crystals around you charging up, if that, you know, like, I don't know.
I know what you mean. I love it. That's a great, yes, that'll be very cool. Because you're charging your crystals with the crystals from the floor.
Yeah, and they have special nights out there too.
I wonder if there's a special, have you been there?
Yeah, I go there all the time.
Do you feel like any energy coming out?
It's a very cool place. I like to go further away. It's big enough that you can get out there and keep going and get away from all people.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So you can go out there to find your own spot, sit down in the sands and look at the desert.
The Crystal Desert.
And not be bothered by anyone.
Nice. I want to go to the Crystal Desert. Yeah.
And what's funny is if you look at Google Earth, you'll see the Nevada salt flats as a white spot, but down a little further down where Arizona and New Mexico is, you see a big white spot. So you can see it from space. It's a giant white patch.
Wow.
Just land.
That's so cool.
And then right over here near there's all those prehistoric petroglyphs. So they're like.
Oh yeah, that's the ones that Bill Sibley was saying.
Oh no, that's something different. That's the Ten Commandments. That's the Ten Commandments that are like older
There's a
than
lot of
the Bible stuff
over there.
Yeah. Well, this is also the valley. If you've ever watched Young Guns, the movie's Young Guns about Billy the Kid.
No.
Young Guns 2 actually starts in White Sands. That's where they supposedly found the old man that said he was Billy the Kid still. But all of that's here in Lincoln County. It was the little wars over the ranching rights. The Lincoln County Wars.
Yeah, I agree, Heidi M. She said, wow, great place for meetup. Truthers.
Oh, out in the sand to get burnt? You better bring, some hats.
Does they have a camping place?
Yeah, you can camp there. You can actually spend the night on full moon.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that'll be awesome. They
have a whole thing there. Like they even have like a little thing you can go out there and listen to Park Ranger at night during the full moon, and they show you some stuff. Kind of cool. Whatever. Every state's got stuff like that, though. I'm sure there's stuff where you live that's like so. Like I've noticed that no matter where you live, there's something by you. You may not know about it, but there's something unique about the land by where you live. Like
there's, I don't know in Houston, to be honest, but in Austin, 2.5 hours from Houston or from where I'm at, there's a place called Hamilton Pool.
Yeah.
Hamilton. Here, I can search it.
Yeah.
It's
and then aren't you near? No, that's by San Antonio. More the Enchantment Rock or Enchanting Rock or whatever it is.
No, I'm not close to that.
No, I think it's by San Antonio. Up there
yeah, that's 3.5 hours from where I'm at. Hold on. No, I'm not screen share, huh?
No. You're being stingy again.
Hold on 1 second. Screen share.
I lied. I'm going to have just a little bit more tobacco.
See, it looks... Here, let's the image.
Oh, wow. That is badass. That's like a cenote kind of.
Yeah. And you can go in there in the summer and like you see how people are in there.
Oh, yeah. That is a one-of-a-kind place right there.
Yeah, but it's not in Houston, so...
That is beautiful. I want to go there now that I've seen.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I've never been there.
I wonder if you can camp there.
I bet you can.
Or near it, at least.
Yeah. Seeing people can just get...
Yeah, that is totally awesome.
Talking about grounding, you can do some grounding there.
Yeah. Don't drink the water, though. Fish do nasty stuff in it.
And not only that, but last summer, it was closed for a little while because bacteria.
Yeah, that's been going around in a lot of places. I visited Arkansas, and there's a place that you can go that's like a strip pit that they filled with water. And it's a really cool place, beautiful place like that. But all of a sudden they had like strep in it or like meningococcal where you couldn't go swim in it.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that is weird. And a lot of it's from agriculture, like chicken houses and stuff like that. The runoff gets in these places like that and fucks it up.
Mm. Wow.
So that's pollution, man.
Yeah.
But I guess the chickens have to remove their blockage too.
We all do, I guess. Right, Sunshine? That was really beautiful. I want to go there too, especially since I'm here, But I do want to say that everybody should try to go. I know some places there's still some snow and it's cold, but if you can't get out, I don't know. There's some...
Yeah, unplug. You have to get outside.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, YouTube's not real. It's not real. So, I mean, I know it's entertaining and I participate and we can communicate and share ideas, but it's still virtual land. So get outside and enjoy some outside for real.
Yeah. I think...
and film it and then show it to us on YouTube.
Yeah. Exactly. You just gave me a great idea.
Right? No, I'm gonna. I actually have a lot of plans. I know my channel's been kind of dark lately, but I'm about to take some trips, a couple of them. I'm gonna go into Texas and check out some stuff, and I'm also going to Colorado. And right now, I'm trying to hook up with some of these shops so I can maybe do a show from one of their shops and show you all their goodies that they have there.
And this is in Colorado.
I know. If I go up there, it's not that much harder to drive up to a little further from where I'm going, and I can stop and have a 420 moment and find out what it is with Niz if she wants to.
That's funny. I'm gonna have to tell her to watch because she left, so she can.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's cool. We need to go outside more, definitely, and appreciate what, in the planet that we live. Because sometimes we are so. I mean, I'm speaking also for myself. We get so caught up in the same old routine, like going to work, coming home, do some videos, or jump on the internet, and then do it again the next day. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't do it, because but I do think that we should go out in nature more often.
Oh, that was cool, that thing you did the other day, though, that you went out there and showed us that shop and walked around town.
Yeah, the Old Town Spring.
Yeah. It kind of sucks, though. You got to hope that the place you're going to show has good 4G.
Yeah.
So you could, but
I noticed that when I was walking, it was all pixelated. But
it was still pretty good. It was pretty clear in the store when you went in there, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the people there, they were very nice, the owners. They're like mom and pops kind of shops there. And I thought they were going to say, no, I don't want you to film. But she was like, yeah, absolutely. Anything to do, spread the name of my store. It's fine.
Yeah.
So,
that is pretty cool.
But I think, I don't know how long we've been on, but I think we're going to
2 hours and 30 minutes, I think.
2 hours?
No, I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. It's too small. Look in the corner of your Zoom. It should tell you. Or no, it counts how long you put it on. Huh?
It only counts when you're recording, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask them. They've been watching.
So how long have we been on, you guys?
I don't know, because tonight my tobacco is kind of strong, and wow. But I had fun talking about rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Sunshine says, Raven, it sounds like Sophia has been calling you to put your bare feet in the dirt. LOL. Actually, I don't think I mentioned the story of what I did on the new moon, the solar eclipse, the partial solar eclipse. I'll just share something with. I told you guys before that I don't like, when I do some grounding, I use crystals for grounding. That's how I resonate with. But anyways, I don't really like to do grounding, like to touch my bare foot on the grass. I don't know. I don't like. I feel like I'm gonna get stung by something or bit by something. So I don't know. I just don't.
Well, you will. You will, because you're worried about it and you're putting that intent out to the animals around you.
Well, that's why I don't do it. So
be nice, be harmonious, and you'll be fine.
No, but check this out. So for the new moon, I was working and I was at somebody's house, and they have a beautiful backyard. And I think it was a partial solar eclipse, new moon. Yeah. I went out. And they had like a tree, and around the tree they have bricks like to sit. So I sat on the brick, and I don't know. I just got an idea of removing my shoes and my socks and like put my feet on the ground and do some grounding and kind of like do a small meditation before I did my manifestation of the new moon. And I don't know. I just did it. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was. I felt really good. I felt really
feel connected to the earth in a way.
Yes. I felt like it was a cool little ritual that I did on the impromptu, and I felt guided to do it, and I didn't question it. I just did it, even though I don't like being barefoot on the grass.
What's funny is I don't like the feeling of dry, weird feeling on my feet either. But I can walk in the desert on the dirt, and it's really soft and it's dry like that. And usually that would bug me, but it doesn't. And it actually feels kind of good to break the top hard layer of the dirt, and then there's nice soft dirt underneath it. So every once in a while, I'll go walking barefooted in the desert.
That's cool. That's some grounding there too.
Plus, you got to get your feet tough.
No, I'm not a country girl.
Me neither.
I grew up in Mexico City. Mexico City is just like New York City.
Well, I know Mexico City is actually one of the, if it's not the still, it was the biggest city in the world.
Yep, it is. Well, I don't know. But
well, it might not be now, but it was for a long time the biggest city.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why I didn't mention that story before, but
that is pretty cool. So you got connected to nature and you grounded.
Yeah, and it felt good. So my advice for everybody is to do some, not grounding. Well, you do whatever you want, but go out in nature.
Yeah.
See the birds. See the bugs, everything. See nature, the flowers, the trees, the little creatures.
I was thinking about that when I was watching the blood moon, because I realized that every time I go out for these eclipses and stuff, there's very few people on the earth looking at them at the same time as I am. So, I mean, with their own eyes. So it is kind of weird to be out and know that you're the only person to see something. And that, like I was saying, there's probably something close to you that you could go. And when you're there, if you're alone, especially, you get to see something that no other human being has ever seen before. Like whatever it is, like a interaction between an animal, a certain way the light is shining on thing that makes it beautiful, and you're just there and you
witness.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Free Wolf said, I walk railroads barefoot. LOL. That's cool.
Yeah, wolves like to put their feet in the ground.
But anyways, I think that we're gonna end this.
All right, we'll see you later, yo. And thanks for inviting me to your channel.
Oh, thank you for subbing for Nis.
You kind of got me out of, I was being a hermit a little bit on my channel because I just didn't feel like being on YouTube lately.
I wonder why.
I'm just, I'm a lone guy. I don't like groups or clubs or none of that stuff. I'm an individual, and I think everybody should be an individual, and you don't need people telling you what to do. And although you should think about your actions and how other people respond to them, you shouldn't base your actions on what other people are going to respond to them. Unless, if you keep it positive, you shouldn't have any problems. Like, I'm not talking about anything in particular, but I never seem to find myself in a situation where there's issues with other personalities. Yeah. If I see it coming, I usually do something about it before it gets bad.
Yeah.
And if that means just pull back, then just pull back. If that means get closer, then get closer, whatever it takes.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's just my 2 cents. And believe me, that's about all I got, so it ain't worth much.
Yes. So again, you're gonna be uploading, or are you gonna try to?
I'm gonna be reloading all my old videos to Facebook, but what I'm gonna be doing for the next month or so is probably filming a lot outside, and then soon I'll be taking a trip up and down from Colorado down to San Antonio and into Texas, and then back home again. And I plan on showing everybody White Sands, the petroglyphs, some of the mountains up by where I live, because I know a lot of you guys don't live by that. So I'll try to share my scenery with you.
That would be awesome. I was just reading. Free Wolf said, "You too. Good night, all." How?
Oh.
So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, you guys keep an eye on his Facebook channel or Facebook page. Yeah. And I will see you guys soon. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more videos this weekend, but if not, you guys have an awesome weekend. Go
You
outside.
are.
Huh?
You are, because I saw your name in an invite that I got for somebody else's channel Saturday.
Oh, but we might not do that one.
Okay, well, whatever then. Forget I said it.
Yeah. Never mind.
See how I roll.
So we might not, but go out there on this weekend. Go out there in nature and just breathe some air, not AC.
Actually, you've inspired me. I think I will go out and do at least a little bit of filming this weekend.
Yes, do it. Yes, we all would love to see it, I'm sure. But anyways, thank you everybody for being here, for watching and being in the chat and spending some of your Friday night with us. So I appreciate you all, and we'll see you. Hold on. We'll see you guys soon. Good night. Love and peace.
All right.